Subhanallah walhamdulillah wallahu akbar.
A dua at tahajjud is a powerful weapon. But many times, I've got the same message, same question from different people. I've been making dua for such and such things since so much time, but my dua is never being answered. And I think to myself that the brother or sister forgot to say yet. My dua hasn't been answered yet. If you gave up on your dua, then how come you were sincere about it? Something really amazing I heard from brother Majid Mahmood. He said, relating to this dua, he said, a dua is always a win-win-win situation. A dua is always a win-win-win situation because when you make a dua, there can only be three results. Number one, that your dua is answered just as you asked for it. Number two, that your dua is not answered just as you asked for it, but instead of that dua, other calamity that were about to befall on your life is removed. And number three is that your dua is not answered in the dunya, but it is reserved for something bigger for you in akhirah. So it is always a win-win-win situation for you. You either win this way or that way or that way. Never do you lose anything by making a dua. So, if your dua is something that cannot be fulfilled anymore, right? If you made dua that may my result be good in the examination and you didn't do so well in the exam, then also it is a win-win situation for you because still number two and number three is possible. Number two and number three is possible. Either your dua has not been answered just as you asked for it, but instead of that dua, other calamity that were about to befall in your life is removed. Or that dua is reserved for you for the day of judgment. Now you should trust Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala when you make dua. You must have heard a lot of time before, right? That you should trust Allah when you make dua to Allah. But here I want to say something. This trust doesn't only mean that you should trust that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will reply to your dua just as you ask for it. But you should also trust that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has a knowledge superior to your knowledge, has a wisdom superior to your wisdom. Al-Alim al-Hakim, and you do not know anything. What do you know of tomorrow? What do you know of what you are going to need, what your needs will be on the day of judgment? What you know of what your needs will be before you die? You don't know anything. You don't know anything. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's knowledge surpasses time. So He knows better what you need at this moment, whether your dua should be answered this way or that way or that way. You should put your trust in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that your dua will be answered in the way that is in best interest for you, inshaAllah ta'ala.